Well, here we are again. Violence erupts. Mass shooting in Oakland last night. Not Oklahoma. I don't like talking about it, but somebody has to hold these people accountable, man. They won't hold themselves accountable, and it affects all of us. It really does, and it's sad. It really is. And let's call it for what it is. A lot of people don't like saying mass shootings, but if you look up the definition of mass shootings, it is defined by the FBI as a shooting in a populated area, four or more deaths, or four or more people that has gotten shot or injured per se, including the gunman. Let's get into it, man.
Breaking news in Oakland tonight. Dozens of police officers, multiple ambulances, and several city blocks closed after violence erupts during a Juneteenth celebration.
Next thing you know, we all thought that we heard fireworks. So what we did was we ran from this direction. Next thing you hear...
No, it wasn't fireworks. It wasn't fireworks.
Another boom, 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 boom from the other side of the lake.
Reports of a shooting tonight at Oakland's Lake Merritt. Good evening. I'm Julie Hayner.
And I'm Mike Meeback. Let's get right to KTVU's Amber Lee with the very latest on this breaking news that started around 8:45 tonight. Amber, what's going on right now?
Mike, we could see a massive police presence out here. Behind me, I counted at least 24 police patrol cars, and beyond my line of sight, you can tell with the flashing lights, there are plenty more in the area. Now, the mood has been very chaotic.
Look at the area they're in. It's graffiti on the wall. Like, what is this? What are we doing?
Confrontational. I've seen participants in this Juneteenth celebration get confrontational with police verbally. When we first arrived, we saw one man who was conscious being taken away in an ambulance. Now, we have unconfirmed reports that there were at least 4 people who were injured, possibly from gunshot wounds, and one person may have been struck by a car. Now, let's go back. Gunshot wounds were at least 4 people who were injured, possibly from gunshot wounds, and one person may have been struck by a car. Now, let's hear what the witness had to say about when things started turning violent.
People don't like saying it, but that's considered a mass shooting. People don't like saying mass shooting because they don't want to inflate the data on mass shootings. I'm telling you. But it's a mass shooting. I don't care what race got to do with it or nothing. It's still a mass shooting. Yes, I hate to say it, but black people kind of commit the most mass shootings. They do, because it happens every day. we do this senseless bull crap every day. It's senseless. And people get mad at me. I'm going to have people in the comments. People get mad at me when I say the culture is trash. And when I say the culture is trash, I want to elaborate. This type of culture is trash. That type of culture is trash. That type of activity isn't part of the culture. Not the culture that I represent anyway. People get mad at me and always have something to say in the comments when I say, bro, the culture is trash. The culture is trash. And it is. If you're a person that advocates this type of stuff, you're trash too. I don't care who you are. The culture is trash. I don't want to represent and be a part of nothing of this that don't have any substance whatsoever. Any substance to nobody life, livelihood, any substance to me and what I represent. These people don't even like taking accountability. That's trash culture to me. I don't care.
It began to be a slideshow. It was a couple fights that were going off, but it didn't really happen. Next thing you know, we all thought that we heard fireworks. So what we did was we ran from this direction. Next thing you hear another boom, 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 boom from the other side of the lake. We come down here, we're walking, and my sister sprints across the street where she's seen one of her friends were laying out, choking on his blood. We all came out here to celebrate our culture, our freedom. You see, people are still out here singing and dancing. This is not fun. Just two or 3 years ago, this happened, and it seems to be a repeating cycle. It needs to be some kind of change in the community.
Go figure. A repeating cycle. Now you're getting the point. Now you're getting tired of it. It's a repeating cycle. Why is it a repeating cycle? Because you have people that don't want to take accountability, people that don't want to pay attention, people that don't want to educate themselves, elevate their life, learn new things, get out of the corrupt environment that they're in, that they make corrupt themselves and nobody else.
But I pray for the people that might. It needs to be some kind of change in the community.
Yes, it has to be a change in the community. You have to be that change. If you in the community, you try to be that change. If not, get away from it. If your people don't want to lift you up and help you be that change, get away from it. I always advocate that. I always advocate leave your environment if your environment not willing to change around you. If you willing to change for the environment should be willing to change for you too. Especially if you advocating growth and evolution and positivity. If you advocating that, I don't see what's wrong with it.
But I pray for the people that might have been lost. I hope that they weren't.
Now that young woman tells me a family friend has been shot and she believes killed here at the scene. Of course, that's not confirmed. We have not been able to reach Oakland police at this point. We're told that a police spokesperson is on his way, and we'll try to connect with that spokesperson when we get a chance. Now, we're also told that officers have fanned out to area hospitals to get a tally of how many victims self-transported to area hospitals. Mike, Julie?
So that's potentially more. As the story develops, there's potentially more. We may find out the real numbers today, later on. I don't know.
Yeah, Amber, tell us a little bit about the scene right now. We see all the police cars there with the lights on behind you. Are there still a lot of people out there in the area, or has the crowd started to disperse?
Some of the crowd has dispersed, but I can tell you there are still people hanging around, very upset with the police, saying that they did not respond quickly when people were injured. But I also...
How are you upset? What? That is so backwards. You upset towards the people that's actually trying to help, doing their job, but not upset about the people that caused them to be out here anyway? It's not adding up. What? These people, and those would be the same type of people that say defund the police, but then complain when they don't show up or respond to not fast enough for them. Come on, man. Don't do this type of shit. I'm trying to stop curse. Don't do this type of stuff anyway. Like, what are we doing? That doesn't make sense to me.
Heard reports that police were overwhelmed by the crowd. The number was estimated to be about 300 people at the time when this happened. Like I said, I saw people getting confrontational with police verbally. And at this point, we had some people come around and heckle us too. But, it looks like things can turn, at any moment. So it's hard to say. It's, the police pushed us back several blocks when we got into further in where this happened.
And Amber,
and
since
I
you've
was
been
also told that there were...
Since you've been on scene, I'm just curious, have you seen anyone be detained or taken into custody? And does it appear right now that police are searching for anyone in that area around Lake Merritt?
The young woman you heard from, the witness, her sister was detained. I saw her being detained. They questioned her and then they released her. And that's what I saw.
All right. Well, you said a police spokesperson on the way. Hopefully you'll be able to get a little more information for us. We'll let you go get some, talk to some more people. Amber, stay safe out there. Thank you.
And people wonder why. People wonder why nobody want us around. We the loudest in every environment. Nobody want our money. They don't care about our presence. They don't care about our energy. As far as spirituality, they don't care about what we got going on anyway. Look at the type of stuff they do. Look, you getting confrontational with the people that's actually in the community that's trying to help your community while you damaging it. Somebody's always trying to fix our problems. Somebody else comes in and saves the day and fix our problems. At the lowest tier anyway. This pathetic. It's dumb and it's stupid. It's dumb to me, man. And people wonder why nothing changes. Nothing changes. Because the same people that's doing these things and committing these crimes and partaking in this senseless activity, They not changing it. And you wonder why jobs are leaving Oakland, at least. Speaking in terms of Oakland, you wonder why jobs are leaving. The jobs leaving. Every building, I've seen numerous videos and pictures, stores boarded up, graffitied out. A lot of people don't want to do business in these areas. They don't make money. They don't make money. These high crime areas. You know, when it's a high crime area, more than likely it's a low economic neighborhood. It's low economic neighborhoods. So the trade-off isn't even worth it. It's a transaction I wouldn't want to deal with. The risk of burglary and robbery and crime is up while the amount of money that I can make is down. That doesn't make sense. From a business perspective, I would get away from that. That's a flawed business. And that's a flawed idea to even want to be in that area. But people will complain about jobs and how there's no resources for them and they can't make money. Yeah, because you damage your own community. That's why. And I get it. You got the exception to the rules. People that probably can't leave the area, don't have enough money, and just stuck in a zip code. It's just stuck in the area. That's tough. I get that. But collectively, you gotta seek change that won't change. These people don't want change. They don't want change because there's no excuse anymore. You can talk about resources all day. Yeah, some people may not have the resources. You don't have to have resources. Access is what you need. And we got access. We have access. We have access. We're in the information age. We're in the AI boom. You don't even have to come up with your own thoughts anymore online. You can just ask AI to figure it out for you. And they'll come up with a step-by-step plan, a tool. There's tools in place for you. That's what I'm saying. There's access. There's access that leads to the resources. But you got to go get the resources. Nobody going to really give you anything. They can, but it's much tougher. It's going to be a longer road. I want to touch on the business aspect because I was just looking up businesses in Oakland who's all been leaving. Look at this. 7-Eleven. Oh, maybe I got to zoom in. I don't know. Let me see. Can I make this larger? Yeah. Look at this. 7-Eleven. The company advised several of its California locations in Los Angeles area to change their operating hours to increase customer safety amidst rash of crime. This is 2022. So this has been going on. Obviously, even before 2022, it's been going on. Whole Foods. In May 2023, the supermarket chain announced the closure of its flagship branch in downtown San Francisco, which had opened only 13 months before March. Okay, so I don't know why that says San Francisco. It should have been Oakland. This one is San Francisco. So Oakland, Target in Oakland last year, September. Target announced the closure of several of its stores in California, including in Oakland and San Francisco, over concerns of rise in retail theft. Again, Oakland is involved. It looked like San Francisco was bad as well. I thought San Francisco was okay. I just knew they had like a drug epidemic / homeless problem. I don't know. Starbucks and Subway last year, November. 2 Starbucks stores and a Subway restaurant located in Hegenberger Road and 98th Avenue closed their doors due to car break-ins and targeting their customers. Look at this, man. Instead of these people just going to go get jobs and apply at these, instead of breaking into these places, just apply at these places. What is going on? Denny's 2024 this year, which had been on the Hegenberger Road in Oakland for 54 years, closed after being hit by a series of crimes. That is insane. In-N-Out Burger. In the same month, In-N-Out Burger announced its Oakland store was shutting its doors, citing threats to the safety of its employees and its customers. Macy's, February. Oh, my God. Taco Bell. Shall you need more? And this is my gripe. this is my gripe, man. That these same people that saying there needs to be a change they're not holding people accountable. Like the same woman that was just on the news reporting as a witness, her sister was detained. You not even holding the closest person to you accountable, but you speaking on change. See, these same people that speak on change aren't willing to really make the necessary sacrifices they need to make. I would have cut my sister off right there. We just dealt with, there's death all around us, and you acting like this. These people acting crazy towards the cops, towards the police that's here to protect and help people out. People that probably didn't literally have nothing to do with it. You mad at these people for reacting slow enough? No, stop committing the stupid crimes. What are we talking about here, man? This is crazy to me. There's no saving these. There's no hope for us right now. I'm saying as a whole. And this is the thing. It's not going to get better. This is a sad truth. It's not going to get better. It's going to get worse. We're going to hang ourselves out to dry. Nobody's going to come save us. Nobody. Got to save yourself. I don't know. I don't even want to veer off and make this video too long. It's just a rant. It's like I'm seeing it's a rampant. It's like a rampant disease, bro. And it's the difference between street culture and black culture. That's not black culture. To those people, that is. But to me, in my world, it's not. I don't align myself with it. I just don't. I just want to touch on that. I didn't even want to make the video that long. Until next time, guys.